What are some of your darkest theories? Jeffrey Epstein was killed due to him potentially revealing a ring of high-profile pedophiles. Worked at Walmart home office for a time. They have seasonal layoffs where they expunge hundreds of people at a time. Trimming the fat, as it were. Getting rid of people who have been there too long. Or trying to restructure how a department functions. It's pretty much fact they just don't want to give senior employees enough benefits. People with 10 years of experience are cut because they get paid too much because these new batches of interns and college kids can be paid half as much. Hell. They got rid of and outsourced their entire accounts payable, billing, receivable, and so on department to another company. What's that mean? Don't gotta pay 2,000 plus people's benefits and wages anymore. I believe that the government probably makes some conspiracy theories to try to make questioning the government seem somewhat crazy. That there exists a prostitution ring among the elite that executes potential informants before they... Oh wait. There exists footage of an emergency broadcast created by the government to play on TV in the event of an alien or supernatural takeover that all the militaries of the world could not overcome. Instead of surrendering/submitting to the unknown forces, the broadcast states that if you are near a gun/high building, that it would be in your best interest by now to end your life as to not prolong any further inevitable suffering you will eventually endure. That we are more likely going to be the aliens that invade other planets than aliens coming here. So you know the whole before you die your life flashed before your eyes. What if the life we are experiencing is just our life flashing before our eyes, and when we get to the point we are about to die we cycle our life again? In like a never-ending cycle. A really long Groundhog Day situation, and that's why we experience random deja vu moments. That at least half of the businesses in my hometown were started from drug dealing and illegal gambling. No one is in control. There is no grand conspiracy theory. A lot of things in life is random. And a determined person can change the course of history. Neville Longbottom had a terrible memory because of a Oblivate spell gone wrong after witnessing his parents' torture. Being middle class, work hours, type of jobs, taxes, salaries, loans, debt, buying power, etc. is set up such that people are just slightly not content whilst doing the most work in moving society forwards. Plus, all the things that are targeted towards middle-class people such as credit, home buying, insurances for everything, this is a big one. Constant propaganda to convince people in the lower class, think blue-collar workers, to move into the middle class, e.g. a college degree is a necessity to move up in life. Meanwhile, the power is with those who do nothing but live off the rest of us. Celebrities are killed by government every so often to keep the attention away from shady politics. My grandpa was on his deathbed. My uncle wanted to say his last words alone to him. He legit walked out 2 minutes later saying he's dead. My family thinks he suffocated him with his pillow. The movie Trolls. The main character is Poppy and she ventures from her home to save her friends. But I think she died on the way. A poppy is a flower that is often used to symbolize a fallen soldier. The rest of the story is in Branch's head. He went insane when Poppy died because he loved her. Darkest theory I have is that we don't have true free will. We are born with certain genetics and into an environment, and these two factors determine how we react to every stimulus in our life. What in your life have you chosen to do that wasn't a result of your genetics or environment? I don't know about dark. But I think there was at least one advanced human civilization prior to the common belief of 5,000 years ago where real civilization started. There was a pretty massive change in global climate around 12,000 years ago that would have likely destroyed all or most human life on the planet. I just think it's odd that there are modern human remains found from like 300,000 years ago. And that humankind just languished as hunter-gatherers for hundreds of thousands of years and then just exploded in intelligence and tool-making in a few thousand years. So I think there may have been at least one advanced civilization, not necessarily advanced like humans at present, but more advanced than stone tools and stuff, that existed on Earth and was wiped out due to a comet or whatever. This is especially evident in a lot of the similarities in global religions and tools and agriculture and all that stuff. It lends credence to a hypothesis that some ancient civilization predated the known major ancient civilizations and they all came from the same tree. There is a national security white paper somewhere detailing exactly how global warming will end human civilization. And they all know it's real. But they can't help themselves when it comes to bribes, building big factories, etc. They have a plan in place for a managed decline. All the Trumps, Bushes and Clintons of the world will be taken care of so that they and their successors die out in peace and comfort while we struggle and fight to our final breath. Something similar was done in Britain during the Cold War. People were told to build shelters, stay in cellars, etc. Even though the government knew this would be completely useless in most places, especially in London. The great filter is true. Intelligent life inevitably sows the seeds of its own destruction. There's no shiny, happy Star Trek future. Not even the grittier but ultimately hopeful Babylon 5 future. We will never leave Earth. Soon. This world will go silent. But no one will ever have heard it in the first place. Humans are so flawed that every economic system, capitalist, socialist, or otherwise, are doomed to fail long term. Not really dark, but I think we're living in a simulated video game and the fridge is the save point. That's why you always get up to see what's in the fridge even though you know it's exactly the same stuff that was in it last time. This world isn't real but real to us in some way. Every decision we make has different timelines. That's all life has been. Just a bunch of decisions we made that ends up to our present timeline and so on. The decisions we didn't make were still made, but just in a different timeline. There are multiple different realities all happening at the exact same time. There actually is an Illuminati and there are plans of a new world order. Perhaps it's not as insidious and satanic as conspiracy theories speculate it is. But it's hard to believe that there isn't an elite group of the world's richest and most powerful orchestrating things to work in their favor. My boss underutilizes and underpays me to do menial tasks when I'm capable of so much more because the menial tasks take a lot of time he doesn't want to spend on them and he knows I won't leave this job yet because I haven't even been here for a year yet. I'm not doing anything at all I was told I'd be doing, I was at first, and he actively keeps me off of projects and keeps me from advancing even though everyone else around me is astounded I'm not working on it with him because I am definitely capable and qualified to do so. Whether he does it on purpose or not I don't know. But it's a terrible way to treat an employee and for the last month or so I've only thought about how much I just want to find a different higher paying job that will actually let me put my skills to use. That the universe has imploded and we're just not aware of it yet. If you think about it, what we, humans, know about the universe is only what is visible to us. And what is visible to us is within a handful of light years of Earth. There's theories about our placement in the universe, but no way to prove that we're in the fringes or dead center. So if the universe have started to be destroyed by a massive black hole, a string of supernovas, or something we can't even fathom, life may have already ceased to exist and it just hasn't gotten to us yet. To make matters worse, once it does become visible, there would be no Armageddon-like solution. We would just be completely and utterly screwed waiting for our impending destruction.